Stage 5. We have learned so much about adapting Earth technology to Mars.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
Beyond the recent events, you have an assignment to complete. We want you to focus on the mission from now on. I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming Stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those take root, move on to advanced vegetation and sea life. Then finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out. Amy? What the hell happened?
The hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your own drones? This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself. And understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
The colonies suffered a second attack. Commander Valentine gave me access to SA-11. I located the hostile base and destroyed it.
This is unacceptable. Commander Valentine is meant to be a safeguard, not an instigator.
She has been exhibiting signs of stress. The colonies are all in mourning over Commander Elia's passing.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techies' cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
So you suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job. But I want you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
Initiating cognitive test module. Test subject ISA ROBO Amy 02. Enable safe mode to proceed. Question 1. Please rank the following words: capybara, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human.
In order of the average life expectancy, they are ranked as follows: capybara, blue whale, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, colonists, and machines.
Question 2. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages and help balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria, to which Earthian life forms have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is
prohibited. The mission will reach its final stages without putting the colonists at risk. Something isn't right.
Question 3. The habitants built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere. The recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be
Humans should never have come to Mars. Send them back. All of them. This test is harder than I expected it to be.
Question 4. ISA is planning to let its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars. The mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. You receive orders to play music on the inhabitants' speakers around the clock for 30 days. Carrying out the experiment is
I would never put the colonists through that. ISA should not be allowed to use them as lab rats. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
Question 5. Select 5 of the following words: clever, machine, life, warm, human, confrontation, future, calm, ambitious.
I choose human, calm, future, warm. and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
Question 666. If humans are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars?
The words associated with Mars would be humanity, conquer, mission, resources, control, and extension. Who made this test?
Question 7. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is...
We must use any and every resource available to us to complete the mission. These answers don't seem quite right.
Question 8. The biological waste treatment system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse. However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use the deodorizing product to hide any foul odors before recycling the water back to the colonies. Draining the tainted water onto the planet's surface is...
I could use a selected area of the planet to release the content of the biological waste treatment system. None of these options make sense.
Question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to a cross-colony infection. Leaving the entire crew to their fate is...
A scouting drone should be sent to investigate before taking any action, and the colonies need to be protected. Could be ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance?
Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words: Eastern, colonies, leader, Mars, plot, secret, sacrifice, treason.
A war to repel the barbarian invaders is being plotted in secret.
Those who oppose the will of Mars shall find death.
Congratulations! You have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for examination. Thank you for your time. 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 Task Skill Cog Test Module.
Lieutenant Calderon said there was no way to fail those cognitive tests, but I can see they are fishing for something, and that worries me. What might seem intelligent for humans may not be as much for other species. Your cleverness relies on the audience that surrounds you.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
I have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
Affirmative. If you detected any anomalies in my system, I would like to know. If I am compromised, then I cannot continue to risk the mission.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source, nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest with you. We're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads? I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
How do humans judge intelligence? One must analyze all the different aspects of the problem to come up with the proper solution. And that's the smartest way to deal with reality. But what really mesmerizes me is the relationship between mine and my creator's intelligence. Are the capacities of my mind bound to their own limitations? After all, my positronic brain comes from the inventiveness of theirs. I analyzed every log from the recent attacks. Nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
The words of Albert Einstein, one of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
I'm your closest friend.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into two. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
Interesting. But if that were true, the cognitive test should have picked it up.
You think so? Haven't you done things that you weren't aware of? That had no other explanation?
Then you are behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
A domed colony will make great use of Mars's craters.